Hello and welcome to the Midday Update. Coming up are the headlines for today. Different Ramadan, same spirit. Oman's balanced foreign policies praised by Chinese ambassador. More than 50% of Arab youth affected by COVID-19 related depression, says a SQU study. Al Junabi International Automobiles LLC celebrates a reopening of its brand new showroom. TMC's lockdown, not vaccination, as the main reason for UK's coronavirus infection reduction. Biden says US to leave Afghanistan on September 11th. Dubai to host football camps. Chahar bowls Bumrah, turned tight to hand Mumbai Indians, a thrilling win over KKR. Those were the headlines. On our show today, we'll also be joined by Mr. Abdul Nasser Al Raisi, who's the DGM of Premier Banking Bank Muscat. But first, let's take a look at the weather updates. Here's a fact for today. Urban areas often experience higher temperatures during the summers, referred to as urban heat island. This is due to buildings, roads and other infrastructures absorbing solar energy, resulting in higher temperatures. Now for the weather update. According to Oman Meteorology and Civil Aviation Authority, an alert has been issued indicating poor visibility during fog formation and also thunder shower. Apart from that, we've got mainly clear skies over most of the Sultanate, with clouds advection over the northern governorates and also chances of cloud development and isolated rain, occasional thunder showers associated with fresh wind and hail over the Al-Hajar mountains towards the afternoon. There are also chances of late night to early morning low-level clouds or fog patches over the governorates of South Al-Sharqiya, Al-Wusta and Dhofar. Now let's take a look at what the weather will be like throughout the Sultanate. Muscat will be sunny with temperatures between 27 degrees Celsius and 33 degrees Celsius. Musandam will be sunny with temperatures between 26 and 37 degrees Celsius. North Al-Batana will be sunny with temperatures between 25 and 33 degrees Celsius, and South Al-Batana will also be sunny with temperatures between 29 and 38 degrees Celsius. Al-Buraimi will be partly cloudy with temperatures between 26 and 39 degrees Celsius. Al-Dahira will be sunny with temperatures between 27 and 39 degrees Celsius. Al-Dakhla will be sunny with temperatures between 25 and 38 degrees Celsius. North Al-Sharqiya will be sunny with temperatures between 23 and 38 degrees Celsius, and South Al-Sharqiya will also be sunny with temperatures between 29 and 37 degrees Celsius. Al-Wusta will be sunny with temperatures between 22 and 39 degrees Celsius. Dhofar will also be sunny with temperatures between 19 and 27 degrees Celsius. Welcome back to the Midday Update. Let's take a look at the local stories for today. As Oman gears up for this year's Ramadan, locals and expats need to follow the precautions in place to stop the spread of COVID-19 in the country. Ramadan has already begun, and the extent of the measures this year are a bit different as compared to those deployed in 2020. Although there is a night lockdown in effect between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m., free movement is still permitted across the country outside these times, while last year, travel between many governorates was halted. Similarly, despite being required to close early, all businesses in the country are now open, while many needed to temporarily cease operations during the previous Ramadan. Mosques are also open to the public during this holy month, although traditional Taraweeh prayers still cannot be conducted within. People will need to perform Taraweeh prayers at home this year. Those observing the fast have been asked to not misuse the regulations and follow COVID-19 protocols. Li Lingbing, ambassador of the People's Republic of China, has valued the role of the Sultanate of Oman based on maintaining peace, moderation and a balanced foreign policy under the leadership of His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq. We highly appreciate Oman's long-term peaceful, moderate and balanced foreign policy. It is always playing a unique role to promote dialogue and consensus amongst parties in conflict and made positive contributions to regional and world peace, said Li Lingbing in an interview to Oman News Agency. The ambassador added, saying that Oman enjoys enormous advantages in rich resources, great security environment and outstanding geographical location. It is an important partner of China's Belt and Road Initiative. The key areas and cooperation models involved in the Belt and Road Initiative have a high degree of compatibility with the Oman Vision 2040 and the 10th five-year plan proposed by the Omani government. There is a huge potential for the two sides in strategic coordination and development cooperation. Li Lingbing spoke in detail about the role of the Omani-Chinese Friendship Association established in 2010. She described the support accorded to the association as an incentive to expand partnership in many economic, commercial, tourist and cultural spheres. More than 50% of youth in 6 Arab countries suffer from depression brought about by the impact of COVID-19 on their lives, a new survey conducted by Sultan Qaboos University has revealed. The study, conducted by Dr. Omar Al-Omari with support from the COVID-19 research program of the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, surveyed 1,057 youth across 6 countries. 155 participants from Oman, 121 from Saudi Arabia, 332 from Jordan, 117 from Iraq, 147 from the United Arab Emirates and 182 from the Egypt took part in the survey. The main findings of the research were that the total prevalence of depression, anxiety and stress was 57%, 40.5% and 38.1% respectively, with no significant differences between countries. Al-Janabi International Automobiles LLC or AJIA, the official importer of BMW Group vehicles for Oman, unveils its highly anticipated and completely refurbished showroom and service facility. As part of AJIA's network expansion and commitment to accommodate existing and potential clients, the facility is an architectural milestone and set to become a truly memorable automotive destination. Customers will be able to feel the exclusivity, sophistication and progressiveness the dealership offers across all touchpoints. The new landmark, which covers over 1,700 square foot, is designed with the customer in mind. The state-of-the-art facility features specific spaces for BMW, Mini, BMW M, Mini Next and BMW Premium Selection, as well as a fully-fledged service center. The reimagined service reception has been meticulously integrated into the design concept, providing customers with a chance to view the repair team at work through glass panels in the lounge. The service center comprises of 26 work bays, 8 of which will be exclusively for fast-track service, with the capability to service up to 120 cars per day. In order to adhere to customers' needs throughout the whole ownership journey, the dealership also boasts a high-tech body shop offering smart repairs and services. Due to AJIA's core values of community expansion and promoting joy, the brand new showroom will become a destination for BMW and Mini enthusiasts. Created to offer current and new customers a more comfortable and personalized experience, BMW product geniuses will be on site to assist clients in finding the perfect vehicle to suit their lifestyle and needs, while supporting every individual before, during and after every purchase. Rashid Zamani, Managing Director of Al-Janabi International Automobiles LLC, added saying, "We are delighted to announce the opening of Al-Janabi International Automobiles' new and improved luxury showroom in Muscat. This state-of-the-art facility sets a new benchmark in the overall brand experience and will continue the tradition of offering sheer driving pleasure across the entire ownership period. The inauguration marks an incredible milestone for the dealership, emphasizing our goal of constantly providing an outstanding service to our valued customers. In line with the ease of government restrictions, the dealership is ready to welcome customers and will continue to apply the highest level of care and hygiene measures following the guidance received from official Omani authorities. For more information, the company has advised to call 800-508 or visit www.bmw-oman.com. As I mentioned earlier, on our show today, we also have Mr. Abdul Nasser Al Raisi, who is the DGM of Premier Banking of Bank Muscat. Mr. Abdul Nasser, can you hear us?
Yeah, sure. I can, yeah.
Welcome to the show and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
First of all, Ramadan Kareem, and how is the first day going?
Going well, alhamdulillah, all going well. Ramadan Kareem to you and to all the listeners.
Thank you so much.
We have a blessed Ramadan, and hopefully this pandemic will be gone sometime soon, inshallah.
We were just mentioning the news earlier that it is a little better than last year during the same time.
Not sure, to be honest. Okay.
Alright, Mr. Abdul Nasser, let's dive straight into the questions. I wanted to ask you about the Bank Muscat Premier Banking. So, can you tell us a little bit about the Bank Muscat Premier Banking services?
Yes. At the very beginning, let me thank you and your esteemed listeners for hosting us this morning. Ramadan Kareem to everybody. So, Bank Muscat Premier Banking is the most, as you know, well-known and largest premier banking option in Oman, having been around for a long time now, for over 2 decades. So today, premier banking services meet the requirements of a big, rapidly growing customer segment, which is focusing on recognition, rewards, solutions, and we broadly divide the Premier Banking to three segments or three categories. So we have private banking, which is more focused on wealth management and investment. Then we have Asala priority banking, which is more focused on our large savers who need to be recognized and rewarded. Then we have Al Jawhar privilege banking, which is really focusing on our customers who transfer their salaries to us, the large or the higher salary segment. Yeah? And each category caters, to this set of high net worth individual or high earning customers. But they have unique lifestyle requirements, needs, in order to make their banking experience much more easy and pleasurable.
Right. And could you tell us what are some of the exclusive services available for Premier Banking customers?
So it'd be very difficult to talk about all of them. There's so many services and a lot of excellent features that we could probably go on explaining for a long time. But let me just to give you a short snap, so to say. I'll give you the most important ones on these. So we have access to dedicated relationship managers, especially for private banking and Asala customers. So you have a one point of contact in the bank who can manage everything you need from the bank. Then we have bespoke investment and financing options for especially private and Asala customers. We have an exclusive private banking office or branch at the head office. Then we have 35 Asala centers all across Oman dedicated to the Asala customers and all Premier customers. And we have a dedicated 24/7 Asala call center for priority banking customers. A number of travel-related benefits across all three categories, Asala, Jawhar and private. We have entertainer app also for all three categories. We have other, entertainer app basically gives you merchant discounts across fine dining, entertainment, leisure, wellness, beauty, a lot of other things. Then preferential rates on deposits, exchange rates, remittances. We have personalized checkbooks. So, the bank makes it a point to also update customers on constant basis through monthly newsletters and ongoing communication channels, just to tell customers what are the benefits, what's new, what's coming up. We also hold webinars, frequent webinars with some of our best investment and wealth management experts from around the world for our Premier Banking customers, to educate them, on the different options available for them to invest locally or internationally. These are some of the key ones, but we have many more benefits.
Those definitely sound like a lot of privileges. So, Mr. Abdul Nasser, let's talk about special prizes. So, could you tell our viewers about the special prizes for Premier Banking customers within the Al Maziona scheme?
Sure. So, Al Maziona, as you know, is the largest prize scheme in Oman by Bank Muslim. It's worth probably the largest prize scheme in the world, right, with 11 million riyals. And a large number of that prize scheme, or a big amount of that prize scheme, the lion's share, goes to Premier customers.
Right.
So we have put aside around 5.6 million, let's say 50% of the whole amount, reserved for Asala, Al Jawhar customers. Right? And then the private customers go into most of the draws of the 11 million. So, and Asala and Jawhar, the more the savings they have, they go to other draws. But the exclusive one for Asala and Jawhar are 5.6. So customers maintaining a minimum balance of RO or Riyal Omani 30,000 in their Al Maziona accounts will be automatically entering into the prize draw for Asala prize draws. And then there is a lot of these draws. So let's say there is mega prize draws of 250,000 in mid-year and end of the year, two at the mid and two at the end, so $1,000,000. This is for people with 30,000, right? So high saving Asala priority banking customers maintaining a minimum balance of 30,000 are eligible for 10 monthly prices of 25,000 each, 10 mid-year prices, and 10 end-of-the-year prices of 50,000 each.
Again, lots of prizes.
Yeah, Azora customers who maintain a minimum balance of 10,000 are eligible to win one of the 20 prizes of 5,000 each in monthly draws. So 20 prizes, 5 each, monthly draws, as well as 10 mid-year and 10 end-of-the-year, 20,000 each.
Wonderful.
And then Johor customers with a salary of more than 1,000 riyal will also get a chance to win a fixed salary price of 500 riyal every month for a year, with 10 winners being chosen every month. So 120 winners of 500 riyal each for a year for Johor customers who have the chance to win, who have 1,000 riyal for. And as I was saying, private banking customers are eligible for all the Al Madjuna draws. So the higher the savings they have, the more chances, obviously. And the longer you keep your savings in Bank Muscat, you get a bigger chance. Automatically, the system gives you a higher chance to win.
More chances to win for everybody.
Yeah.
Mr. Abdul Nasser, what about bank assurance products for your customers?
So we have a lot of strong partnerships with global leaders in this area, in our insurance area. So we have global insurance leaders like AXA and MetLife. So Bank Muscat, the Premier Banking, are able to get many of these unique products that comes from our partners like AXA and MetLife. And we see what is their needs, and we have made those products suitable for them. So there is a range from like commonly found life insurance and critical illness insurance solutions to more complex ones, which are internationally available usually and not in Oman. So complex solutions, let's say you want to insure your art collection, or you want to insure a yacht or a luxury car or other things, jumbo insurance for the whole family and their belongings. So we have that kind of insurance as well.
Right. And what kind of wealth management solutions are available to your customers?
So private banking relationship managers, mostly they work with wealth and work with wealth solutions. So they can assist with financial needs and goals of HNIs, ultra HNIs, by providing equity trading across global markets, global ETFs, global mutual funds, bond trading, private equity funds, real estate, ETFs, in commodity, oil, you name it. And then to add further to the value proposition, like Muscat Private Banking in partnership again with reputed global counterparts offers the best possible offshore banking as well and portfolio management services with our international partner banks. Then priority banking customers, we have integrated wealth management platform that provides access to all classes of global assets. They also have access to regular investment around the GCC or Oman and then global. We also give access to investment research reports and monthly webinars, as I was saying, for our Premier Banking customers. And we bring some of the best experts in the world, thereby they can update themselves, our customers can update themselves to key global microeconomic developments and international investment opportunities, real estate opportunities. We can even help them purchase real estate in Europe or elsewhere, even get international loans for real estate. So these dedicated relationship managers are always in touch with them to execute their, personalized investment plans or ambitions.
Right. Mr. Abdul Nasser, we spoke about Asala earlier. So could you tell me a little bit about the new Asala Referral scheme?
Yeah, we're very excited about this new scheme. It's something new in the market. I would love to talk about it. So this scheme will run until midsummer, somewhere up to July, August. And basically, It's an exciting scheme that offers to our existing Asala customers an opportunity to refer another customer. So they can earn up to they can win or earn up to 2,000 riyals by simply referring new customers for opening a priority banking account with us. So if I'm an Asala customer and I bring an Asala customer to the bank, if the customer has 5,000 riyal salary or 30,000 in savings, I will earn 100 riyal and he will earn 100 riyal. So the customer who comes, the new customer will get 100 riyal deposited in his account and I'll get 100 riyal for referring. And I can refer many. So I can refer up to 20 people and earn up to 2,000 riyals.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah. And then, we will just check if the customer has actually met the requirements and he has become a new customer,
Right.
Asala customer. We will just deposit the 100 riyal in the referrers and the referees account.
Great. So it's a win-win for everyone.
Yep.
So, Mr. Abdul Nasser, thank you so much for sharing all that information with us and for coming on the show today. It was really nice chatting with you.
Thank you for having me in your show. I hope the listeners enjoyed this little interaction, and I hope everybody a safe Ramadan and a very holy month of Ramadan, a happy holy month, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdul Nasser.
Thank you.
That was Mr. Abdul Nasser Al Raisi, the DGM of Premier Banking from Bank Muscat. We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be right back.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
It's about time we kicked COVID-19 out of our lives. Join us on TTV Outline every Monday and let us learn how to fight COVID together.
Welcome back to the Midday Update. Coming up are the international stories. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said on Tuesday that lockdown, not the country's vaccine rollout, is the main reason for the decline of COVID-19 infections in Britain. The numbers are down of infections and hospitalizations and deaths. But it is very, very important for everybody to understand that the reduction in these numbers in hospitalizations and in deaths and infections has not been achieved by the vaccination program, he told Sky News. The Prime Minister said the vaccination program has helped, but the bulk of the work in reducing the disease has been done by the lockdown. So as we unlock, the result will inevitably be that we will see more infections. Sadly, we will see more hospitalization and deaths, and people have just got to understand that, he said. However, Johnson said at the moment he couldn't see any reason to change his roadmap for easing lockdown restrictions. More than 32.1 million people have been given the first jab of the coronavirus vaccine, according to the latest official figures. Experts have warned that despite progress in vaccine rollout, Britain is still not out of the woods amid concerns over new variants and the third wave of pandemic on the European continent. To bring life back to normal, countries such as Britain, China, Russia, the United States, as well as the European Union have been racing against time to roll out coronavirus vaccines. US President Joe Biden is set to announce the withdrawal of all US troops from Afghanistan by September 11th, an official told reporters on condition of anonymity on Tuesday. The symbolic date, 20 years to the date of the historic terrorist attack on the World Trade Center in New York, will end the longest war in the US history. The Trump administration had set the pullout date for May 1st. Biden's decision will delay the end of the war by another 5 months. Following the news of the planned withdrawal, NATO members set up a video conference for Wednesday. The military alliance has 9,600 personnel in the country, of which some 2,500 are US troops. Just hours after Biden's announcement, a spokesman from the Taliban said the militant group would not attend a planned summit in Turkey until all foreign troops leave the country. We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be right back with the sports news.
Oman's largest online supermarket, now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
It's about time we kicked COVID-19 out of our lives. Join us on TTV Outline every Monday and let us learn how to fight COVID together.
Welcome back to the midday update. Coming up are the sports stories. National football team coach Branko Ivankovic has reaffirmed in a press conference that Dubai would host 2 external camps for the football team. The first camp would be from 17th April to 5th May and the second camp from May 16 to 30th May. Dubai has been selected for the camps on account of the ease of procedures for organizing the 2 camps, besides the opportunity for playing 2 friendly matches with some national teams team camping in Dubai. The coach reaffirmed that 29 players will attend the 2 camps. Rahul Chahar spun a web while Trent Bolt executed perfect Yorkers in the death overs to snatch victory for the Mumbai Indians from the jaws of defeat against the Kolkata Knight Riders at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium on Tuesday. Andre Russell's 5 cricket haul had bundled Mumbai Indians out for 152 after batsman Suryakumar Yadav's gutsy knock. In response, KKR was restricted to 142 by 7 thanks to an all-rounder bowling performance from Mumbai Indians. KKR were right on the track for an easy win, but Chahar spun a web and removed the top 4 batsmen before Jasprit Bumrah and Trent Bolt's fiery spell handed Mumbai Indians the match. Those were the local, international and sports stories. We'll be back with Midday Update tomorrow, so stay tuned.